Hi, my name is Michaela, and I wanted to bring you through the journey of triple negative breast cancer when you are under 30. So I'm glad you found this video. I'm not sure how you found this video, but I'm glad you did. And I'm really excited to kind of talk about the things that I've been through. Hopefully those will be things that will help you. So if this is the first day that you found out you have triple negative breast cancer, or if this is your last chemo session, or maybe you've dealt with cancer a few years ago, I just want to tell you and remind you to just take a deep breath, because you now have an entire support system. You know, I really felt like I didn't have people that understood what I was going through, even though there are so many family members and friends that, you know, when they find out, they'll say, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry to hear, I don't know how to help you, but, you know, please let me know what I can do. And that is so kind and so nice. But there's really not a lot other people can do sometimes. Sometimes we just have to sit with hearing it and with understanding it. And when we're very first told you have cancer, it doesn't matter if it's stage 1 or stage 4, it's life shattering. I mean, honestly, like it should wake you up. So again, I hope you can take a really big deep breath, and then I hope you can find yourself a really great support system of people who have been through this. So for me, I went to Instagram to find some people that might have been through it, and there was a lot of information on there, and sometimes that can be overwhelming. But part of the reason that I'm making this YouTube video is because I really didn't find anything about triple negative breast cancer for women under 30. So I was diagnosed in February of 2019, and I was 29 years old. So I was on, you know, the far end of the 20s. But you know, it definitely changed a lot of things for me. You know, prior to getting that diagnosis, I'd just felt really, really tired. I had really felt like all this work that I had put in for losing weight was just, you know, not sticking. And I wasn't gaining a ton of weight, but I mean, a little bit back, and it was just really defeating. So I know that at the time it made sense. Oh, okay, that makes sense why I was feeling so tired and just like, I mean, exhausted. Not even tired, just exhausted. And it really made a lot of sense. I've always had cysts in my breasts. I've always had, you know, kind of one breast larger than the other, but I had had a tumor in my left breast that was about the size of a golf ball. So it was pretty big. But the thing is, I've had other cysts that were that big before. So, you know, looking back, it all makes sense. And it was definitely something I probably should have gone to the doctor for sooner. But, you know, when you have cysts every day since you're 12, 13, I mean, you know, going to the doctor for a different one just seems like it might be, you know, something that you don't need to do. It's not that big of a deal. But now I go, if I have, you know, anything new that comes up, I definitely go, and, you know, I kind of monitor it myself a little bit to see, like, okay, is it squishy? Is it hard? So, you know, so that's just something that I feel very strongly about now, is to make sure that I am making sure that I am really putting myself first. So February, early February, it was the 4th of February 2019, I was diagnosed. The doctor called me on the phone and said, you know, unfortunately, actually it was her nurse, she said, unfortunately, we did get the results back of your biopsy and it is stage 3 triple negative, which, you know, it wasn't something that I could really find a lot of words for. It was just kind of like in my brain kind of always works as, okay, what do I need to do next? Like, so you've given me this news, what do I need to do with it? So, you know, so I had a pen and paper right there, and we had scheduled, I believe, 4 appointments for the following week. So I had, so the following week I went in for a breast MRI. I went in for genetic testing to see if I had the BRCA genes and then like 20 other genes. I also went in to talk with the doctor, the breast surgeon, about if, you know, I had any questions or anything like that. And then I had one more appointment. What was it for? I think they were all on the same day or around the same day. So, but I had one more appointment, and it might have been a brain scan or a bone scan. I don't really totally remember, but yeah, so there's, you know, 4 or 5 appointments that you're probably going to have immediately. So because I was 29 at the time, the doctor really encouraged me to save eggs. So something that I just haven't made the decision about yet is if I want to have children. My husband and I, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary this May, and we just haven't totally decided if we want children yet. You know, maybe someday, and that would be really awesome, but maybe not, and that'd be great too. So we decided to freeze embryos. So we have 3 babies in the freezer, as we like to say. And at the time, I thought, why am I doing this? Like, I don't even really want to have kids. You know, if I have a dog right now who is tearing things up because I'm not paying attention to him. You know, I don't need any children. But, you know, hindsight, I'm glad that I made the choice. My husband said, you know, I really don't care what you do if you know, it's your body, basically. So